Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Friday, the 21st of January 2022, and we're producing our regular morning update, providing prices, news, and economic data. Today we see the crypto market take a hammering, while gold and silver take a slight breather. We also note some quite perilous news. So let's take a look. Welcome to Illuminati Silver. It's Friday, the 21st of January 2021 at 11:55 in the morning. The news today is perilous. Yes, perilous because there are a number of events on the brink. For example, crypto sell-off pushes Bitcoin to a 5-month low of $39,000. We'll take a quick look at that in a moment. Is this the end of the cryptocurrency bull market? And are we going to see the traditional 4-year major sell-off in cryptos by up to 80%? Also perilous, the UK already gloomy about the cost of living in 2022. And certainly perilous from a geopolitical point of view, Blinken meets Lavrov as US offers clearer line on Ukraine. So, Bitcoin, very briefly. Bitcoin tumbled in an extended sell-off for cryptocurrencies, falling past $39,000 to its lowest level in more than 5 months. The largest token sank 5.6% on Friday, marking a 3-day downturn. Other cryptocurrencies were similarly in the red as investors offloaded risky bets in a volatile week for global markets. Ether fell below $3,000, losing as much as 8.8%, while Solana, Cardano, and Binance Coin also slumped, and these are the leading cryptocurrencies doing so incredibly well. Bitcoin has suffered a rocky start to the year, and prices are down roughly 40% from the early November peak. Digital assets suffered especially in recent days against a wider tech sell-off, rising regulatory threats, and concerns around tightening US monetary policy. Regulators in the UK, Spain, and Singapore this week suggested toughening the rules on crypto asset promotion to inexperienced investors, while the Russian central bank on Thursday proposed a ban on cryptocurrencies entirely. Britain's already worried over budgets as cost of living crisis gathers speed. The UK fast approaching cost of living crisis is already making Britons worry about their budgets, setting up a rocky 2022 for households and businesses still reeling from the impact of the pandemic. Many people are particularly worried by both their personal finances and the general economic situation, making them reluctant to splash out on big purchases, according to a closely watched survey of consumer confidence released on Friday. Meanwhile, the arrival of the Omicron variant hammered retail sales in December. Sentiment and spending each crumbled as the UK faces the prospect of surging fuel bills, higher inflation, tax rises, and the possibility of several interest rate rises. Economists fear that a consumer retreat could hit growth and foreshadow a tough year ahead. Perilous, without a doubt. And finally, Blinken meets Lavrov as US offers clearer line on Ukraine. US Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov held security talks Friday against the backdrop of increasingly urgent warnings by President Joe Biden that Russia could be planning an imminent intervention in Ukraine. We don't expect to resolve our differences here today, but I do hope and expect that we can test whether the path of diplomacy and dialogue remains open, Blinken told Lavrov at the start of the meeting in Geneva. The crisis is at a critical moment, he said. And the BBC, kicking off with Omicron spread led shoppers to desert the high street, and figures in the UK show that retail sales fell 3.7% last month as Plan B restrictions hit pre-Christmas spending. Meanwhile, electric car battery plants get millions in funding. We see the economy collapsing, but environmental issues, there's never a shortage of money flowing in. Ivanka Trump being asked by the Capitol riot inquiry to testify. US plane turns round mid-flight over mask row. And Ukraine hits back at Biden amid Russia tensions. This is the BBC News reporting what's going on in the United States. Let's look at the financials. Dollar down slightly today, but did rise yesterday. So it's now still, as we've said, comfortably in this mid-$95 index region at 95.67. Oil prices subdued a little, down approximately $1.50, with Brent crude at $86.8 and WTI crude just shy of $84. Equity markets took another beating yesterday, and those in the tech area a considerable beating. Yes, the Dow Jones was down nearly 1%. The S&P was down just over 1%, but the Nasdaq was down 1.3%, which is a beating for the month of a fall of 7.7%. Asia Pacific overnight, generally down between 0.5% and 1%, except for the Hang Seng, marginally in credit. And the UK and European markets down anything ranging from just shy of 1% to just over 1.5%. Now, the economic data that came out yesterday, we said watch this, it's important. Initial jobless claims came in higher than anticipated and higher than the previous week. And so, unfortunately, have the continuing jobless claims now increased. We did see a situation where the initial jobless claims had gone up, but the continuing had fallen. Now we've got them both rising in tandem. However, the Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Survey is actually proven stronger than anticipated, unlike the figures from the Empire State Manufacturing Index. Now today we have the leading economic indicators. We're not expecting them to be great, but we shall see what comes out of those. Meanwhile, gold price is taking a bit of a breather. Having performed really quite well this last week, we can see that gold today at the moment is down just shy of $6 at $1,833. Silver did dip a little bit yesterday, and certainly dipped a little bit this morning, I should say really, early this morning, but has regained some composure and is up now 12 cents on the day at $24.36. Shy of its high this week of $24.71, but we did say yesterday that if we hit that sort of figure, we can expect a small retreat. And this is what we've basically achieved. Now the cryptocurrency market's taking a huge wallop, with the market cap falling to 1.83 trillion, down 8% over the last 24 hours. And we can see Bitcoin is now at $38,907, down 7.5% in 24 hours, and Ethereum down 9%. Lo and behold, all those who thought that Bitcoin was going to $250,000, $300,000. If you still believe that, wow, it's a bargain, but we still claim it's going lower. That's it for now. We've got our weekly update tomorrow. Please tune in for that. Meanwhile, enjoy your Friday. Have a great weekend coming up, but don't forget to tune in, and we'll be making an announcement about our gold and silver price predictions for 2022. Thank you as always for listening. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, press the bell sign. Until tomorrow. Illuminati silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.